Welcome back. Now let's take a deeper dive into how I set up my Logic projects. The more organized you are before you open Auto Bounce, the easier it's going to be to use. The way I always like to arrange my stems and projects is by putting the stems that I intend to run into their own folder stacks. This makes it really easy for me to come back at a later time and duplicate running more stems and staying consistent. Clients really appreciate that. So as you can see here, even though the project has 63 tracks in it, I can condense this down into just these stems, right, or folder stacks. What's really cool about the new version of Logic is that you can have a folder stack inside of a folder stack, as well as a summing stack inside of a folder stack. So again, folder stacks are really great for organizing. You can use Auto Bounce to just run, all the tracks, not even stems, but you can literally just open it and have it run every single track, and that'll save you tons of time if you ever had to do that. But we're talking mainly for, the idea of running stems and certainly mixes. Okay, so as you can see, I have every one of my folder stacks named exactly how I like to have my stem named. I like to use capital letters because it helps me identify it as a stem rather than just a track with lowercase letters inside of it. You will notice that inside this percussion one, I actually break it down into 3 different kinds of percussion. This is low percussion, these are loops, and this is just general percussion, right? And then I have my string short here, and my brass. In the ARPs, I actually have a subcategory of ARPs and pulses. So it's really kind of cool because when I open Auto Bounce, I can quickly see all of those. And even in Auto Bounce, I can control which, groupings and things to bounce out. Also, if you plan on using Auto Bounce to run dry stems or dry mixes, then it's going to be very helpful for you to make sure that your aux channels are labeled in such a way that you can identify which aux channels are the effect sends that you need to bypass in order to run a dry mix. So as you can see, the channels here are labeled green. All right, and those are the ones, they have the names that I'm going to need to know when I open Auto Bounce. I will simply see those names and I will uncheck the boxes, as I will show you in the next video. So let's now just take a look at Auto Bounce and see how easy it is to select what I want to do.